Looks like everything is streaming. Looks like Twitch is doing something, so I'm just going to assume that means everything's working. And we'll get started. Hello everyone, this is Chris Ingerson, and it is November 8th, and this is the November 8th TextQuest Devstream. It's going to be a bit of a short one tonight, because a couple of factors. One, it's the election night, so you know everyone's going to be going crazy over that. But also, we're mostly going to be doing stress tests on TextQuest to make sure that everything actually functions properly. Now my plan was to start with a build and sort of work our way through. However, I am going to cheat that a little bit, and I'm going to show you one thing that I just considered in the back of my mind, and it will show up as soon as we start playing in the editor. And this would also affect builds. So I would like to fix this because this is actually a very, very big issue. Now, before I get into that, as many of you, well, as some of you might know, I finally fixed the asynchronous level loading issue that I was having. That would basically prevent levels from loading asynchronously. It would load up to 90% and then get stuck. That was because of a substance animation issue that I got rid of as soon as I got back from Unite this past weekend, and you know, everything's been gravy since then. So because of that, I turned on the menu level loading that we had before, where it would actually load background levels to make the menu a little bit more appealing. And how it does that is it actually gets the level from the latest save file, and then it will sort of load into that, so you can have different camera angles and all of the different stuff at different levels. However, since this is a demo, there is actually a demo end scene, which has nothing in it except for a script that tells it to pop up a demo end screen menu. So I just did a run through. So I have save file. The latest save file is one that is in the demo end screen, and you'll see that as soon as we get past our title screen here, boop, just pulls up our end screen. So I'm just going to work around that real quick, and then we will make a build and actually get on with things. So fortunately for us, this is actually a really, really easy thing to fix. Let's see, close off some of the stuff we don't need anymore. Don't need new. Main view is the important one. All right. So how this works, it's actually at the bottom, I think. Oh wait, no, I lied. It's not even on that script. I always forget that. Let's go to the scene. There's just a little script here, load menu level, and double click on that. And all this does is, like I said, it gets the level ID of the most recent save file where the player is currently located, and then it loads that in the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, let's see, start load menu level, save file, blah, 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 blah. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this from if level ID does not equal level ID.none, we're going to say and level ID does not equal level ID.demoEnd. Then we're just going to do this. As simple as that. At least if I was smart, it will be as simple as that. But chances are I'm probably not that smart. And just to be careful, I am going to... Okay. Intro sewers. Demo end. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, okay. Just double checking. So let's go ahead and go back to the splash fade and we'll just play like normal. That should fix our problem. And then we'll actually be able to get on to making a build and then, you know, getting everything taken care of. So I'm... Aside from that one issue, which I did think about before everything actually started, so yep, hooray, we're back to normal. I think we're actually at a pretty good, stable build, which makes me happy. Everything looks fine. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and save that, and then I'm just going to go to build settings and make a quick build. Yes, I know. Fortunately, building for TextQuest doesn't actually take that long. I'm used to projects at my work where it takes like upwards of 5 minutes to freaking make a single build, and that's because there's a bunch of assets there. Alright, So actually, let me go ahead and pull up my notes. There's not too much that I'm, yeah, okay. There's not too much that I'm actually worried about. For the most part, I think I'm fine. Where's my notes? Go ahead and pull that over so you guys can see them. I fixed most of the big ones. I no longer have the crouch running bob and all that stuff. Hello, Chief Crunchy. What happened to the emails? So, yes, the newsletter stuff. I am still working on that. I've been trying to come up with a good format. And the recent couple of weeks I have been super swamped, so I haven't been able to do anything. But I'm almost set up to actually do that in a way that will be satisfying for you guys to get emails from me, and satisfying for me to not have to like slave away and send a bunch of emails from like my personal account. So I'm still getting that set up. That's what's happened with the email stuff. I do still have everyone's email though, don't worry, that is going to be in there. And hello, Garrett. It is going well. I'm ignoring the election in favor of stress testing TextQuest. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop open the build, and we're going to try and see what happens. Alright, so we're not going to touch the splash screen on the first go through. Really doesn't matter, it just skips things if we click on anything. Okay. So that is a problem you might have noticed in the background. When it does this asynchronous level loading, it does, for the first level, tend to spawn or populate the materials in chunks, which is kind of annoying, but it's not a game-breaking bug, and I don't particularly have too much time to fix it, so I'm not really that worried about it. That's a polish thing. Voted last week by mail, so I'm all in favor of ignoring it. Oh, like I said, I mean, I voted, so I can't do anything else. Alright, so let's start a new game. Let's go Chris, yes, normal, be right-handed, be green, and I am a hero. And let's go ahead and start the game. Start. Now, we do have a bit of, a couple of audio quirks. If you are listening with stereo sound on, you can actually hear fire coming out of the left side. I have no idea why. My guess is that it has some weird thing to do with the cached position of a audio listener, because if I move... Interesting. Actually. Huh. It used to be that I couldn't hear it if I moved at all, but now it looks like if I'm in this position, I can hear it. That's so weird. Huh. Okay, well that makes me think that there's like a torch just randomly underneath the level. I'll have to look at that. Sector for those audio sources. I do have some sector going on, but not for the torches. The torches are all just, like, if you listen to it, it does the regular audio clip sort of curve on them. So let's run through here. Can't do that. All this stuff I'm pretty confident in. Haven't seen any breaks with that. This is on normal mode, so it should just keep hitting and do nothing. That's fine. Let's run through here. But yeah, I do use, you'll hear, all this audio sounds fine. When the music, or when the magic actually comes up, you can hear this sort of humming. That actually is being done with sector. And that's on all of these magic doors, and all this magic barriers and stuff. I guess I should probably pay attention to my own cutscene, except I'm pretty sure that nothing in there is going to break, so... Although I probably could add more sound effects to it. Alright, so all that stuff works. Just come up here. Let's hit the king a couple of times. Go around here, make sure nothing's going on, everything looks fine. Let's try opening doors. Let's try closing this door. Oh, hello. Isn't that interesting? It'll play the audio clip regardless of the fact that it can't move. Well, that's certainly no good. Okay. Not a game-breaking bug, though. Let's see. So let's go ahead and let's take this. And then let's open the door, read note. Secret passage, your private quarters is asked, cost for services, blah, blah, blah. Alright. That all seems to work. Let's go ahead and say open. Take all. Okay, that works. Let's do hold staff. Alright. Examine. Look. Alright. Let's open the curtains and pull the lever. That all seems to work. So this first playthrough, I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward one. We're not too worried about anything breaking, really. Going to test a couple of things, but nothing out of our way. Second playthrough will be a little bit more interesting, because we're trying to see if, you know, multiple playthroughs on the same application start will have an issue. In the past it has. However, I think I've ironed most of it out. I guess we'll see. I'm actually going to kill myself. Okay. Okay, so I'm not walking around, which is good. Let's hit continue. Uh-oh. That's problematic now, isn't it? I should have the scepter equipped. Oh, dear. That's kind of annoying. And of course, for anyone watching, feel free to chime in on something you think might break the game. Let's see. So I can take this key. If I take the key and die... Continue, start. Everything's still there. So let's hold staff. Weird, it unequips it. But that's the only issue. Everything else seems to be fine, and it doesn't seem like there's a game-breaking bug there. We'll take a look at the log, actually, once we're done with this playthrough. So let's go ahead and rotate. Actually, you know what? I'm going to rotate, get everything going up so I can get the goat mask. While I'm doing that, how is everyone doing tonight? Rotate. Hopefully, everyone's safely either ignoring or engrossed in the election. It's always the most fun part of the year. Or I guess the 4 years. Let's take this. Wear mask. Okay. Looks like everything's fine. Let's go ahead and do all this stuff. I'm also going to crouch when I come through to the sewers. Okay, so it still says that I'm crouched. God, there's a lot of visual clutter on the screen when all of these things are equipped. Trying to avoid more election ads. Well, I mean, after tonight, it should hopefully be done. You know. Assuming that no one gets arrested, or no one freaking complains about it on Twitter, or no one dies. Then it'll all be done. Rotate. And then we can go back to living our lives without having to worry about the end of the world. At least until the next presidential election. This is another issue. Fortunately, it's not game-breaking, it's just ugly. And it's a relatively simple fix, I just haven't done it. So I will probably actually do it after tonight's stream. Or actually, once I go through and sort of take note of everything, I might be able to quickly change that. Yeah, the big caveat there is hopefully. Let's go ahead and climb this. Actually, I want to try go up. I don't know why it does that. Go, and then... I can't go. It's probably because go is also move, I think. I say move. No. Do I have shimmy in here? No, I don't. Probably should add that. Climb. Also, let me know if the audio is drowning out my talking. I have decreased it by 10 decibels, but that might not be enough. Open with key. Okay. So, let's see, the water is coming down. Rotate. It is sort of jarring that it's just like suddenly quiet. I also have like a slight oscillation effect here. It's kind of hard to see. But you can see that the texture is like wobbling a little bit, like if it was water that's sort of still. Just enough to cause movement, but not enough to really do anything. Climb. And then let's touch this. Actually, hold on. Can I hit it? Okay, so hitting it works. I think there's one thing that doesn't work. It might be like take. And I probably just need to add that in. So we got 2 of 2. Yeah, the eventual goal for the touching of the seal and stuff is it's going to be a lot more of a sort of transitional effect. For now, it's the end of the demo, so I just do a hard cut. But when I actually get to sort of joining this section to the game proper, it will be a little bit better. It's probably one of the weakest parts of the demo right now, how it's just a hard cut. But yeah, I will work on that. That actually might be an interesting thing to do in the next couple of weeks. I'll start thinking about how I want to do that properly. Okay, so let's quit. And then we're going to try to start a new game and see if anything breaks. Chiefly, if we can't start a new game. Start new. We'll do Dave. Yes, normal. Left hand in this time, and blue. My hero, yes, and there it is. That's a bug that I've hit before, so we're gonna Alt-Tab and quit out. And we're gonna look at the log. Alright, let's drag this over. It's actually not nearly as long as I was expecting it to be. So we get all of our initializing input, we get our finished building. This is just substance related stuff. That's all makes sense. Finished building, again, substance, invoice, royal scepter, blah, 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 blah. Here we are. Huh, really? Well, aren't you curious? Well, we're going to cheat a little bit here, and we're going to do, let's see. Let's close this. Grab desktop. Let's go to the editor shortcut. Ah, dang it, that's not what I wanted. Do I not have it up here? Ah, there it is, text flush shortcut. Aha! So let's come over here. And then let's go ahead and go over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag my save file over here so I can continue right from where I left off. I meant the water, but that sounds good too. Oh, you mean the water. Yeah. No, definitely. Part of that is like the sound needs to gradually fade away. The water should probably slowly go away until there's nothing there. For now, it's just like a very shallow piece of water. But yeah, it definitely needs a more sort of a transitional approach to it as opposed to just like, it's gone. Okay, so let's go to saves. And I'm gonna come over here and let's see. It's probably 19. So we're going to copy this over. Interesting. Yes? Really? Might be harmful. That's super weird. Okay, this is also going to be curious. I don't know what this is going to do. So, by doing this, what it should do is it should let me continue right from that file. I'm curious what's going to happen, actually. Start. Oh no! Things seem to have frozen. That's interesting. That's a while loop. What the hell? That never happens. That was only about half sarcasm. This is actually genuine bewilderment on my part. Oh, what the hell? Hmm. Okay. So it wasn't frozen? Because I could break out of that. I had no problem. I didn't have to, like, quit the application. Let's try starting. We'll load into it, I guess. Yes. Okay, we get an argument out of range exception, which is interesting. Oh, and interesting. It doesn't keep track of my words. Okay, let's quit out. Let's type start. What the fuck is happening? Start. There we go. And now we'll try a new game. Chris, yes, normal, right, green, yes, yes. And of course that one worked. Damn. Alright. Well, I don't care about that. I do care about this, though. Oh, word race. That's probably why. Yeah, that's a problem. So this whole, like, word race thing, that's a mini game that plays during loading screens, and it only works if there's information for it to work, which the demo end does not have. Fortunately, I am taking away the ability to continue or load for the demo, so you won't have that problem. And in-game obviously wouldn't have that problem either, because you wouldn't be able to do that. Or, you know what might be even easier, is if I just do this. Scenes, intro, sewers, demo end. I did not mean to clear that, but force of habit made me. Okay. Yeah, no, that's probably not good. So we're going to say override on menu. Nope. Level load complete. Oh, wait, it should already be calling. Oh no, this is why. False. False. Okay. That way we don't have to worry about it. And I guess, actually, just to quickly check, text plus scene loader. Yeah, we already do that here, so I don't need to worry about that. All I need to do is just get rid of this. There we go. That should take care of that. So now it won't actually even auto-save when I get to the demo end, which means that it won't be possible to continue from there because you go right back to the main menu from there. So we're going to do a quick run through with a sort of normal mode, regular run through. Oh, I don't want to start playing at the demo end. Ah, dang it. Let's go back here to other, splash fade. We're going to come in here. Fortunately, I think that might have been the worst bug that we've had, and that's really more of a oversight from demo stuff. So start. We're going to do a new game. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do this real quick. Saves. I'm going to get rid of all of these saves. Get rid of my settings. Okay. I want to see if the settings generates properly. Start. New game. Chris. Yes. Normal, right. Green. Yes. Yes. Start. Still have that issue. It is right there. So weird. Alright. Actually, you know what? Since I'm over there. I'm going to try that. I'm going to see where that sound is coming from. I am curious as hell. Because the only thing, well, so here's our hero character. But I don't have any sort of sphere of influence that the audio would be able to reach me at. It's incredibly strange. Wish you could debug like audio information to see what is listening in. And what is this? It's the battle camera. Battle camera not enabled right now, so that's nothing really, I guess. Don't have anything here. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop back in. Question for the ages. Next thing I'm going to have to try, I guess. Let's run through here. I don't like that screen. That means that the GI is kind of screwy. Which is always a problem. And then, of course, after I do all these bug fixes, I'm going to have to run through on my laptop to make sure that it's not eating performance. Oh, yes, and I've also... probably shouldn't have done this for testing, but I have disabled my command prompt because it seems like every now and then someone just accidentally hits tab or tilde, which brings up the command prompt, and then they don't know what's happening, so they just kind of keep typing, or they get lost and confused, and no one's really having a good time by that point. So. All right, so we're gonna run through. I'm gonna take everything that I can, open, and then I'm going to hold everything that I can, open, hold staff, oh no, can't do that, I got to take all, hold staff, open, pull, And there are, of course, minor bits of polish that I really wish that I could do, but I need to have a build sent out by the 10th, which is in 2 days. Technically 1 day, because I'm planning on sending it tomorrow. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and see if... Continue. Ah, okay, that's... Gotta look into that, see why that's not happening. Staff. Because that's not a game-breaking bug, like it says it's, or like I said earlier, it's all there and no errors are thrown at least, which is perhaps the best case scenario of something that doesn't work. So turn left. I'm going to do a similar thing where I equip everything that I can, which is at this point the goat mask and the scepter. Me has returned stronger than ever. Were you trying to do a emote? I guess I could have been. I don't know. So this is another thing. Something that I actually I was at Unite last week and I was able to attend quite a bit of talks. I didn't get to go to one given by the developers of Inside. However, a coworker of mine did, actually a couple of coworkers of mine did, and they informed me of some of the things that they suggested. I might move to a sort of spaced out asynchronous loading, which is going to be the weirdest thing ever to do. Basically, it's loading your level in chunks, sort of spacing out the intensity over a couple of frames instead of all at once. But we'll see how that ends up going, because there's a little bit of a hang whenever a level loads, and I don't like that. Let's see. Rotate. Yeah, the lighting is largely the same. I think it's been updated a little bit to accommodate the new pipes. We still have some artifacting. You can see here it's got this like weird glowing band. I don't quite know what causes that, but there's definitely a lot that I need to do. And in particular, I need to update to the 5.5 beta. Or perhaps I should rotate or update to just 5.4.2. because I'm still in 551 since I didn't want to upgrade or do anything until these builds were sent out. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Wear the mask. Oh, yeah, and actually, you know what? This is a good chance to test it. Because you should be able to wear the mask inside here. Wear mask. There we go. I mean, it still breaks like that, but meh. Stay away from betas. Yeah, I know. I haven't had too much of a bad experience with the 5.4 beta, so I'm kind of curious about the 5.5 beta. Go ahead and climb. Unity X0 releases are kind of beta. Yeah, that's true. Let's try unlock, key, open. Okay, that still works. Rotate. Rotate. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh. Also, that's not the right footstep sound. Okay, that's good. That's an easy fix. Take. Okay, so take will do it. That's good. Alright, let's click through here. 2 of 2. Let's quit. Now, if we've done it right, it should start loading the sewer level. Let's see. Crap, we got a null reference. Why did we get a null reference? Alright, so we got a couple of things. Before I forget, real quick, I am going to adjust the intro, castle, or not castle, sewers. We're going to go to our sewers level. I'm going to adjust the ground type on the grading there. I do like how easy some of these fixes are. That makes me happy. Let's grab this. Inspector. Oh, interesting. It's ground type metal. That's correct. But why was it giving me regular footsteps? Huh. Alright, well, I'll have to look into... excuse me. I'll have to look into that then. Okay, let's go back here then. Let's look at our issues right here. So, it looks like we have a removed item from inventory. I guess I should say... Go ahead and move this. We're just going to say if item is equal to null, return. Because it seems like items are trying to be removed when they're not actually in the inventory, I guess. Kind of weird, but we'll let it go. But yeah, I mean, as far as the Unity betas go, it's... largely it's just because I'm curious, and I definitely don't do them when I have deadlines coming up or anything like that, but... you know, I'm curious about some of the cool stuff that they're doing. And you do get usually render performance improvements. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through this again. Like 5.4 was a huge boost from 5.3. Now this should give me sewer. Ha ha ha! Yes. Although curiously, I don't hear anything. This is interesting. Ah, crap. That's an issue now, isn't it? Yep. How wonderful. Okay. Let's come over here. Grab this guy. Let's see. Oh, goody. I guess it's not that. It's the audio, isn't it? We don't play on start. Why are you freaking going nuts? because there's a sector warning there that says not to start sector audio stuff before the sector audio system has been initialized, but it's I can't hear anything, which is really weird. I mean, these guys do have audio listeners, I'm pretty sure. Huh. Weird. Okay. Super weird. Let me just go ahead and check this out one more time. Waterfall. It's not set to play on awake? Really? Why is that? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to check. Have you ever thought about somehow making a multiplayer version? I've thought about making a MUD as a joke. So like having a purely text-based multiplayer adventure. But I haven't done anything with that for obvious reasons. Well, maybe not obvious reasons. For reasons that are basically, I don't quite want to sink the time into that. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to move this over to our on level load, because it's just going to be override on menu load complete. Do it there. But yeah, I mean, multiplayer, I've thought of like multiplayer, VR. There's a bunch of stuff that I would like to do, but it's all stuff that I can't prioritize. I need to prioritize the single player content, the main campaign, and then after that I want to prioritize my level editor and like custom text-based adventure editor stuff. And then if somehow the game is doing well at that point and there's a lot of people who are interested in it, then I would probably look into doing like a multiplayer update or expansion pack or something, maybe. But that's a very hard and very time-consuming thing to do. So am I still paused? I am. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. And before I forget, let's go ahead and say advanced save options. Make it Windows. And let's see, there was one more thing I wanted to do here. Right. So let's go here to base on menu complete, go to definition. Find all references here. I guess I should. Some of the optimization stuff that I heard at Unite is you can basically never want to use for each, which is for the most part true. Set up menu camera. Here we go. So I'm going to do this, which is going to be kind of weird, but we're going to say audio listener dot volume equals 0.5f. Okay. And then I'm going to say audio listener dot volume equals 1f. Actually, I'm going to move that back here. Move this up. And I'm just going to copy this. Make this a for loop. Performance. And we're just going to say menu cameras I false. Because for each is apparently nowhere near as performant as for. Okay, so that should all work. And the reason I'm doing that is because certain levels will have much louder ambience. And in the case of the cameras in the sewer, there is one that's right next to the waterfall, or the sewer fall. And it is super loud. And that would be quite annoying to have to hear for the entire duration of a menu. I will also, while I'm actually in that level, even though I'm not in the level currently, and I'm going to have to switch over to it, go back over here, sewers, go to sewer audio, waterfall audio. I am going to make this sound effects. Alright, and then we can go back here to our splash fade, and let's give it another shot. Skip through this. Okay, we have our... This is another problem, I guess. Ah, crud. Like there's no audio for the base water, which is kind of annoying. However, I can say start, and then let's try continuing. Oof! Like got super blue. Okay. And everything seems to work except I'm not wearing or holding anything. Man, that's super weird. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna rotate these things. Rotate. Oops. Rotate. I'm gonna do something weird, maybe, which is rotate these things, then let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna wear mask, mostly so I don't have to fight. Take off mask. Alright, and I'm going to say escape. I'm gonna quit. Are you sure? Yes. Save game. I will. Oh, what the hell happened? Why is it constantly cycling back here? I'm not going to hit enter. I'm going to see what happens. What is happening? That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop playing, then I'm going to replay. That could be a problem. Does, like, quitting out cause it to constantly quit out? Oh, what the hell? Okay. It's weird. Let me think. What would cause that? Well, I guess let's go ahead and close some of the stuff that I don't think we'll need. HUD, splash view, main view, and pause view might actually be a thing. I'm going to go ahead and put in a... No, that wouldn't make sense. It seems to be related to the save file. That's super strange. Well, this is a problematic one then. Save session, quit after quit game. Let's go to definition. I'm going to say debug.log test. I would like to know what is doing this. I suppose, honestly, I should just do this. Go to definition. Debug.log. Load level. And plus target level. .toString. Basically, what we're going to check is sort of stack trace things to make sure that we don't just constantly call this. I've never seen that before. Hooray! I love finding bugs when I'm hoping that there's no bugs. Alright, so it's compiled. Let's go ahead and go back here. It just turns what should be a pleasant, bug-free hunting, playing experience into something sour. So, debug. What the hell? Hold on. I'm going to step through here, frame by frame. hope that I don't accidentally click past something. Oh, come on. This is the worst when you're doing frame by frame. There it is. So I briefly do see our text quest screen, and then as soon as I do, we load the main menu again. These are all... What the hell? Ugh. These are all additively loaded in. Ugh. Ugh. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. God, this is like super weird. I don't know how to do this. Let's go to scenes real quick. I might be able to get around this. So scenes, and then main menu, I believe is what I'm going to want to look for. No, splash. Oh no, main menu. No, splash screen. Splash screen. No, no, it's main menu. Never mind. Okay. So let's find all references. See where this is done. Sticking in a debug.log main. This is interesting. I really should have turned off also file encryption for my stuff because I hate it's all garbled mess whenever it's encrypted like it is. Oh yeah, I should stop doing that. Okay. This is an interesting bug. Let's see. Let's click. Click. Okay. We got a callback, which means that we can trace it. Where are you coming from? Load menu level. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, I might be incredibly stupid. Okay. Load menu level is the problem. I think load menu level for some reason is loading the main menu. So it would just constantly cycle in on itself. God, that's incredibly stupid of me. Okay, let's see here. So, for the file encryption stuff, when I write my save files, if I actually come over here to saves, they're .tqs files, which, I mean, is just a text quest save file. And then if you look at them, they're all just garble. So it's not like the files are super encrypted or anything, but it's mostly so that players can't adjust their save states to do whatever they want. But it's just like one long line of garbled text. And then it gets read in as sensible data that can then be loaded properly. Anyway, I am actually curious. Like I know how to ungarble it. It's just that I can't do it conveniently. Yeah, it's basically just obfuscating the save stuff. Like how some people choose to make all of their variable names say pineapple or apple or something. I just chose to encrypt my files, or at least encrypt the string that it's in. Okay, let's see here. So I, out of curiosity, am just going to stick debug.log level in here. Okay, can't type. Level in here. Hit alright. Sort of did that by using the easy to save to binary format. It's easy to reverse that. I just want to save it in text. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to have save files. Mostly as an exercise to figure out how to actually do that. Like how to write save files and read from them. So I figured this was a good way to do it. I actually haven't checked how large those save files are. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so we're going to get and then we should see another debug. Yep, it is just, it's loading the main. That's so weird. Yeah, no, I do the same thing actually. So my settings file is just a txt and it's just JSON that gets generated. I probably could actually turn it into like a .ini file or something. I just like having this segmentation, so it's a little bit easier knowing where everything is. And actually, do I have this visible in here? Nope, I don't. There's a like text quest unlock file, which is also encrypted, because I wanted to have unlocks be in a permanent place, as opposed to like just being your loaded save games. That would suck. Let's close that. Okay, so yeah, that's so weird. All right, well, let's go ahead and get rid of this. We know that main menu is being called. Level manager. I don't have any debugs in here, do I? No. I like my builds to go out fairly debug free, unless I'm specifically looking for stuff. But let's get rid of test. There we are. And we should be back to normal. Alright. So that would also explain why it's loading in weird, because I'm doing like a weird load level thing here. Alright. So we can get rid of you. And I guess we'll say and level ID does not equal level ID dot main menu. So I just like have a sort of three-case thing there. Yeah, I mean, INI files are not super clean, but they are smaller than a similar JSON file because they just have less characters. So actually, let me see. So these are currently 3 kilobytes, which is actually, that's pretty nice. I mean, there's not an unsubstantial amount of data there. And I guess this is 1 kilobyte, so I don't really worry about it too much, honestly, because it's incredibly unlikely, even at the very end game, the largest file system or the largest save file you have, I seriously doubt it will go over maybe 50 kilobytes, if that, maybe 100. Maybe we're pressing Commodore 64 level stuff there, but for the most part, it's going to be super tiny. And yeah, JSON is just way more readable, which is why I definitely wanted it for my settings, in case people had to go in and manually adjust them. It's a lot easier to see what things are grouped where and how they affect everything. Okay, good. Looks like we fixed that. So we can go to start. I'm going to hit continue. We got that weird cyclical logic again. I don't know what happens there. Why is it breaks? I don't know what happens. Wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, these days anything under 10 megabytes is nothing. Yeah, no, that's true. I'm actually going to try not continuing and instead loading. Start. Huh. That is so weird. So saving for some reason caused it to freak out like that. Okay. I'm going to check my pause view stuff then. Let's see, save game. Quit game. Huh. It must have something weird. I mean, I even have a to-do here. This might mess with things. I'm going to peek at this real quick. File manager does all that stuff. Save temp. The problem is like it might be getting cleared out and flushed before we can do anything. Well, then perhaps I will have to do this. Copy this stuff over. I hate doing this, but private enumerator quit delay. We do a yield return. No. Wait one frame. I hate doing frame buffers, but sometimes they have to be done. Start coroutine quit delay. That should basically prevent that from happening again. So we go ahead and let's delete all of these guys. Although actually, I guess I could just get rid of Chris's. There we go. I should be able to continue now from the previous one, which would have been like the half done sewer level stuff. Okay. Going pretty well. Nothing. I mean, we have clearly found some game-breaking bugs, but they are fortunately very easy to fix. Or actually, I guess I fixed them all so far. So let's go ahead and say start. And let's continue. Okay. I feel like the blue is super... God, I feel like they're actually like really intense. Like really, really intense. They just seem to be going over everything like really noticeably. They should not be this bright. Let's go ahead and rotate this. Rotate these guys. Like this is closer to what it should be. Yeah, I'm gonna rotate it back actually, just out of curiosity. Rotate. Rotate. No, it's just super strong there for some reason. Alright, well anyway. So... let's see. Rotate. Rotate. I'm a little sad actually, so we're testing the build we're testing right now, the current state of things anyway. Let's go ahead and wear a mask. Is going to be going to London without me because I just don't have I don't want to break my bank account to fly over to London for like one day. Okay, so that's all done. Let's go ahead and let's take off mask. I'd prefer not to like have multiple things that could possibly break it. I'm gonna say quit, yes, and yes. So now we will be able to see it again, and this time it hopefully won't break. Son of a bitch. Really? No, that means that it's busted. Yeah, I tried to load the main menu again. What the hell? Huh. Something else must be happening then. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and stop you. We will delete you, because we know that you're broken. Super strange. Okay, so let's come back here. So I guess that quit delay is no longer necessary, because that's not the problem. Makes me happy. Sort of. In a sick kind of way, I guess. Go ahead and paste that in. Save this out. So manual save. Peak definition. Like all this stuff, I feel like it's it's not working properly. Like it's not saving. Inventory, bool, session, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to this definition real quick. I'm going to save temp. Go to definition. Save JSON equals temp JSON. See, what should be happening is that the session level gets set here. No, this stuff... Does it? I guess not. Okay. Minor annoyance. Alright, let's go to definition again. Levels. I believe session info is the one that we actually want right here. Session utility dot session level. Here we go. Text messaging level. Find all references. Where it is assigned, preferably. We're going to call load scene. I guess for some weird reason it might be happening, like before session can get to it. It's incredibly strange, but that's all I can think of, honestly. Well, that simply won't do. Now will it? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is the only place where it happens like that. Peek this definition. I guess then I'm going to do this. We're going to see if this breaks anything. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this from here into the coroutine for transitioning. Go to definition. And it's not going to get set until after we actually wait for one turn. Or rather, well, this is going to be interesting. I guess we'll do it here. This might not be the best place for it either, honestly. At least we will have that one frame buffer, so it shouldn't be possible for it to break. We'll see. This is always the... Uh-oh. Oh, right. Crap. That didn't go the way I was hoping it would. Jeez, that's so gross. Yeah, it's... I can't win. So we have to basically do the exact opposite of this, which is going to be scenes dot get level ID from level. And that obviously is not a thing either. We don't have a current spawn point. Dang it! Great. Well, that's incredibly inconvenient. Fine, we won't do it there. But we have to move it out from here. Otherwise it's just going to freak out again. Just real quick. Debug.log test 1. Let's copy this over. And then I'm going to move over to our session. Come over here. Paste this and session 2. Haha! I don't know why I gave that little premature haha, but we will now be able to at least see it. So when we save, we'll actually be able to see the like the call order. Let's skip through this stuff. Let's hit start. Oh, that's actually a... Ah, dang it. Can I escape off of it? Ah, That's actually a really nice screenshot. I did not plan for that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Okay. Start. Sorry, a little bit of narcissism there. We can hit continue now. And then we're just going to try like going straight to quitting. So yes, I'm sure. Save game. Yes. Click through this. Failed to load because it's still wrong. So we do get test. What the hell? Great. Let's try this. Just out of curiosity. String level equals. I don't know why this would make a difference, but I'm going to try it. String spawn is equal to this. So level spawn. It's a feature, not a bug. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's... It might have something to do with like how static variables are cached. That would be my guess. Because if test 2 is being fired before test 1, that means that it is sort of doing... Oh, crap. Right, I clicked off of it. Ah, dang it. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just keep that stuff in there for now. It's super performant to have 4K images in here, right? Oh my god. Actually, it's only 1.2 or 1.3 megabytes. That's not nearly as bad as I thought. Actually, I bet it's getting crunched down because that's not 4K what it's being compressed to. All right, so oops, almost forgot. Let's go ahead and get rid of this save file. Okay. Start. Whoa. That's interesting. The bars aren't here for some reason. Out of curiosity. Okay, they're there. Super weird. Oh, wait, no, I know why. Okay. Yep, I know why. It's because of a rendering layer thing. Those bars are actually on a ignore raycast layer. That way I can do this. Like have them be blocked when you're looking at the bars, but otherwise not. Well, anyway, need to fix that, I guess. So we're gonna hit quit. Yes, and yes. Yeah, this is a bug that slipped by me because for the longest time, whenever I would quit, I would just say no. Whenever I wanted, it asked me to save. Fuck! God damn it! Seriously? Fine. Okay. One more test. Just so I can be sure. Go to definition. We're going to say, oh, actually, I guess it's going to go here for now. So debug.log value. So we can actually see it. Scene loader, really? Find advanced save. And then, of course, I'm going to come up right here to session, and I'm going to stick another debug here. That is debug.log level. Yada-da. Okay. tiny bugs. Tiny, tiny bugs that just give me a migraine. Anyway, like back what I was saying way before I got caught off guard. And actually, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and change that scene thing, or that camera issue. So I'm sending this build over to London without me because I can't, I mean, I can't afford it, but I do not want to shell out that much money. Because I was informed that I had been accepted to this convention, like, literally 4 days ago. And the convention is on the 19th of November. That's not nearly enough travel time, preparation, and obviously the price of everything will be super high because it's short notice. And I can't do that. So let's go to menu camera 1, 2, 3. Nope, it's 1. Okay. So this is also going to be under ignore raycast. Okay, now let's go back to our splash fade. But it is in London, and I'm a little sad because I do not have my American English versus English spell check in there yet. So right now everything's American spelling, and I really wanted, in the future I am going to have like a English versus American English spelling question. So you could say like red is a color or couleur, and that would be sort of how it determines how words are spelled. Because stuff like armor is spelled differently in the two languages. Color is obviously a big one. There's just a lot of small stuff like that. Usually it's OU, but sometimes it's other weird ones. And I wanted to have a little test for that. So now, there we go. Now you can see that the bars are there, like they should be. Let's go ahead and continue. And I am just going to go ahead and do what I was doing before. Quit. Yes. Say game. Yes. Favorite. Exactly. Behavior is a really big one because like all of Unity's scripts are mono behavior, and now I want to spell behavior instead of behavior. Damn it! Seriously? Test 2, main menu. This is so weird. Oh my god! What the hell? Okay, so you can see. Oh man. So here's the funny thing. Oh, I wonder, actually. I'm going to try something. Delete you. I think it was getting the main menu because I was loading into the sewer scene. Actually, you know what? Oh, there's that. I'm also going to... Yeah, it's still there. Okay. I thought I was doing something stupid. Let's go to our main view. I don't unload the main menu. That's why it was so strange. Because it still thinks that the main menu is the active scene. And this is why I left this here. Give me a second. Continue clicked. Yada. Ah, crud. I guess let's just see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to set the active scene myself. Although I might end up having to do so. Scene manager dot scenes. I'm guessing like get all scenes, yeah. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious. So I think what was happening is that we were getting a weird bug where it was... Let's hit start here. And just out of curiosity, I'm going to hit continue. And then I'm going to hit quit. Am I sure? Yes. Save game. Yes. Now, if I'm lucky... Yes! So I was right. It's because the main scene was still the main scene. Like, literally the main menu. So whenever I would quit out, main menu would get set to it. That would not happen if I instead had loaded into a scene under normal circumstances, or if I had... Actually, this does worry me. I'm going to do a new game. Yes. Okay, we get all of our textures generated. Aeroplane, theater, lift, odor, rubbish. I think rubbish is still spelled like that in America. Right? Pretty sure it is. Okay. Now the reason I wanted to come into this is because... Good. So it did unload the other two levels. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and quit out. Let's get rid of our test debugs here. Don't need them anymore. Oh no, that's definitely true. We say trash. That's a vocabulary thing. They also say aluminium instead of aluminum. Although that one is both spelled and obviously said differently. Let's get over here. Make these one line again. I like my one line get sets. And get rid of these guys. Okay. So, haha! I knew that. I knew when I was fixing my level manager stuff, or my main view stuff to actually take care of, or to actually implement the menu levels. I was like, this seems like it's important. I remember adding it for some specific reason, but I did not remember why. Ha! That's why. Feels good. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of vernacular that is different between English and American English. But that's one of the things that I wanted to have a nice little bit of, a playful attitude towards, is depending on which version of English you speak, the dictionary would automatically adjust so that British people wouldn't be spelling armor A-O or A-R-O. I can't spell. A-R-M-O-R. That's how we spell it in America, but in England it's obviously A-R-M-O-U-R. Okay, so we're going to hit start. We're going to go to load. We're going to go back to the sewers. Going to load. And yes. Hit start. Okay. I think the last thing I need to do is fix this goat, like the things not being equipped. So if I wear mask, hold staff. Okay. Go ahead and quit. Am I sure? Yes. Save game. Yes. I might even need to tank it down to like 0.25 or something for this. Let's go down to start. We're going to hit continue. It's all there. It's just not equipping. Okay. And there are some things that I just cannot get around, although I will get rid of these guys. So, and I am also going to comment you out, because I'm sure one day I will come back for you. These errors right here, the whole like material is flag enabled, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. That's generated from substance whenever I duplicate a substance file at runtime, because I make an instance of a material generated by substance, and it just throws this error. It doesn't do anything, and it doesn't break anything as far as I can tell, but it is still kind of annoying. But what are you going to do? And something else I'm going to do real quick. I would like to try this. Go to definition, blah, 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 and then I believe we're going to want to say resources. No, not resourced. Resources. Unload unused assets, I think. And all this does is it's going to force a cleanup to unload assets that are no longer being referenced or used properly in a scene or in a don't destroy unload scene. Okay, so at this point, I am 95% sure, 95% sure that I am in a decent place. Actually, you know what, before we play, I'm going to fix that troll real quick. So sewers. Seems like sewers was by far the sort of weirdest place, but I guess it's mostly because that's where we were playtesting. Okay, so here's my model, sewer troll. Sewer troll's at the bottom there. I am going to cheat and say troll and him. We're going to move this over here. Move this back over here. Is that really rotated at -1? Okay, well that's a weird thing to have happened. Fix that. Okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump this up by 2, 1.5, I guess. Okay, well, that's certainly not helpful. So I guess that's going to be like 1.25, roughly. Okay, we're going to put that there. I am going to go to cutscenes, troll fleeing. Let's open this in director real quick. Oh dear. Can't see anything. Okay. Sewer troll group. I'm going to grab this. And fortunately it is just that, so I'm going to just apply troll in him. Okay. Okay. I'm not too worried about anything else. I'm just going to give that a try. That should fix that sort of like jumping issue where it suddenly jumps into the air a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our other splash fade. We'll just continue because that should take us right back to the troll area. And then we'll be able to experiment with that mask real quick. And then we will fix the equipped items not equipping. Second playthrough. Ah! Just so sudden. Continue. Let's go ahead and run through here. Wear our mask. And yeah, that worked out pretty well. Okay. Wow, that was like almost perfect. I didn't have to really tweak that at all. Okay. Google's great. Just found out British people call the second floor the first floor and the first floor the ground floor. We kind of do that too. I was actually caught off guard at LA because I guess I've just not been in high-class hotels all my life, but there was a floor called the mezzanine, and like every hotel I've ever been in has never had a mezzanine level, and I was just like, I had no idea what a mezzanine level was. I still don't really. But yeah, we tend to do that too, or maybe we call ours lobby, and then, no, maybe we actually go from lobby to second floor. It's hard to say. Okay, so that works at least. That makes me happy. Last thing I think is that little issue with how sessions load then. So let's go to load inventory, blah, blah, blah. Did I just like comment it out? Oh. Yes. I did, from the looks of it. Huh. Or maybe not. Huh. Hmm. this might actually be a little annoying for me to debug. I might need to go into load session real quick. Yeah, I've seen on the elevators either G, L, or 1. Then it goes to 2. Yeah, I guess that's true. So yeah, I guess we go from lobby, ground floor, or whatever to 2. For the most part. So where is load? My cat wants attention. Let's see, load inventory. It's not load inventory. I mean, that is something that that probably should handle it. But I think what happened is I converted everything to loading literally just the raw strings for the items. And God, I really hope that I still keep track of items that are equipped. Otherwise, I'm going to be an unhappy camper. I might have just taken that out because it's not something that really happens very often. Hello, James Ed Smith. What a texty question indeed. Welcome to the Devstream. We're currently doing some minor bug fixes so that I can have a perfectly stable build for a convention several thousand miles away that I will not be attending. But the game will be. So obviously, since I will not be there in person, I need to make sure that it's as sturdy as possible, which means that I will be totally convinced that it's perfect, and then the first person to play it will break it, and then no one will be able to play it for the rest of the convention. That's just how it works. Anyway, seriously? Let's go up here then. Clear session, clear temp, blah, 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 blah. Is there seriously not like a load session? There's a... What? Come on, work with me here. Load session. Here we are. Now let me just debug this real quick. Debug.log JSON.toFormatted string. So this will show us the contents of the save file as soon as we boot up, which hopefully will include equipped items. If not, I might be a little concerned. Let's see. What convention? It is... Actually, let me go ahead and pull it up. Wordplay London. Let's see. So it's Wordplay London. And it's sort of this writing-based, text-based sort of festival where writing plays an important role in a game, and it's kind of frustrating because this was the only year that they are in London. Every other year they are in Canada, and they're actually really close to me normally. So this is the one year where they turned like what would be a nice, pleasant $300 road trip for me into a like $1,200 minimum plane ticket. And I'm just like, nah, that's not something I can do. But yeah, it's called Wordplay at London, or Wordplay London. You know, it's cool to be part of it. Like, it's definitely a awesome thing to be invited to be. Well, I guess not invited. I applied to be one of the people that gets to show things there. But I obviously cannot be there in person, which kind of crushes me a little bit. But I gotta, you know, I have a bank account that money doesn't grow on trees and all that. I'm not in Toronto, but I am in Indiana. So, you know, I'm fairly north in the U.S., and it would probably, it'd probably be like an all-day drive, but it's certainly drivable for me. Like, I can do it. T-dot. Well, today I learned Canadian slang. So let's go ahead and play real quick. I'm a little concerned that I don't record what is currently equipped anymore. That would kind of annoy me. So let's go ahead and start. Actually, I think it might... Yep, right there. There's all of our bools, all of our int strings, our levels. Don't need to worry about that. Oh boy. Last minute change to my item loading. This is going to go well. Okay. This is going to be super fun, actually. So there's load session. Yeah, strings, inventory. Here we are, load inventory. Let's go here, go to definition. I'm actually going to change this. So currently, this is my inventory blob. I'm going to have the inventory blob contain sub-chunks of a items array, which would be what you are currently containing, and then a equipped and a worn object. And we'll see if that all works. Short for Toronto, Ontario. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not in Toronto, but like I said, I am semi-close, I guess. And you know, it's Canada is certainly more manageable from America than Britain is. So, all right, so let's go ahead and jump into this then. This is gonna be, oh boy. Okay, so yeah, let's go to session utility real quick. Specifically element utility. Go to definition. Session attributes, floats, inventory. Here we go. See, this is what's kind of annoying. So we're gonna do public const string inv worn equals worn. I don't think I'm too worried about state or amount anymore. Just to check though, I will like Unity compile and let me see if I get any errors from that. But yeah, no, it is kind of disappointing. I do really like going to conventions because I like to see how people react to the game. And I obviously can get a lot more data from being there in person, creepily scribbling away behind people as they play. All right, so we're gonna go back here to session. I'm gonna drag this over to the left because we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff between these two, and we're gonna say this is not going to be fun. This is going to turn into a get object. Crap. Fine. I don't get to do that. Let me think. Is this in load session? Yes, it is. Fine. Then I will... I suppose I'll have to do this. A separate function for this. Let's see. Clear session. Load inventory. Why would I load inventory when I clear the inventory? That's kind of strange. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's jump back down here. We're going to go to load inventory, which is our last thing, and we're actually going to go right below it, and we're going to say, is that static? Yep. Private static void equip items. All right. And let's see here. We're going to say session data. I guess it's temp JSON, I believe. Dot get. I guess it's just going to be a string. Get string value, and then we're going to pass it nothing for now because this is all garbage until it's actually finished. So string equipped item equals that. Then string worn item equals temp JSON dot get object, and I'm going to say session utility dot inv. Actually, no. Inventory. Totally just going to copy this, move this down here. I'm going to say JSON object inventory JSON equals that. And then we're just going to say inventory JSON equals get string value session utility dot inv equipped. I'm going to copy this over. Dot inv warn. Do I think Jeb will win? No, unfortunately. I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately. Not like I ever really expected him to win. But that is the dark side of politics, which we're all here to ignore. Because clearly, when people are depressed, I am the person they come to for cheering up. People tell me I have a sunshine-like personality. Let's see. So after I get the actual values that are here, we're just going to also default these to be empty. We're just going to say if equipped item is null or empty, and we're actually going to say if not that. And we're going to do something, and then we're going to say if not warn item dot is the same. We're going to do something. Okay. So let's see. Yada 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 yada. We're going to do. Oh, you know what? Actually. Well. I'm actually going to move this up into load inventory. You know what? That'll be easier. So let's go ahead and just move this here. Oh, right. Probably should move this over here too. And boom. All right. So what we're going to do here is instead of having this be sort of explicitly stated there, we're just going to say uncomment this. And let's get rid of, and we'll comment this back out for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to say instead of jo.getBoo blah 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 blah, we're just going to say if jo equals equipped item, and we're going to say not going to worry about this. We're just going to say, man, I just kind of slowed down there. God, what happened to me? Just kind of had a brain fart. Slowed me way down. So we're going to go from equip item, blah, 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 to item. No, that's totally correct. Right. Instead of doing it that way, we actually just say item dot equip. Equip. Okay. Equip. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I blame the weather. I am not a good person when it rains. I get incredibly tired for no good reason. So if, I guess we'll also say, else if jo is equal to warn item. Ooh, that was interesting. Then we're just going to move this. Can I do... try something real quick. Dot where? No, it's just equip. I think. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to peek this. Because I'm a little worried that it's actually going to override each other. Which it might do. Hold on, let me see if there's... Because clothes have a specific, like, where sort of thing that they get called. Okay, let's go to definition here. Or maybe they don't. Maybe it's just equip. That's curious. Fine. Let's try it and just see what happens. I get the distinct feeling that it's just going to like only equip one of the two. But we'll see. Why are you... Oh, right. Okay. There we go. The next thing I need to do is I need to actually load this information in. Or rather, actually save it out. So let's go ahead and... save temp... Save session... Yada, 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 yada. Inventory... add... down here. We're actually going to set everything. So we're going to rename this to inventory items. Say JSON object inventory equals new JSON object. High 80s, low 90s out here. Yeah, you guys on the West Coast. When I was in LA, I'm like, this is stupidly hot. But no, something about rain and gray skies. I just turn into a zombie basically, and it has been rainy and gray skies, although it is nighttime here, I guess. So we're actually going to turn this into inventory, and then we're going to do this. Say inventory.add nothing, and then inventory items. Let's actually go ahead and go back here to session utility. Inventory, is this being used? Nope. Good. We're going to change this to items. And this is going to be session utility dot inv items inventory dot add session utility dot inv equipped. And this is where it's going to get super weird. Global.hero dot equip. Ah, crap. Ah, no, that's not good. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Okay. Go to definition. Go to definition here. I totally thought that I had a equipped item. Don't tell me that I stripped it out. I stripped it out. I stripped it out. Because of course I did. And I cannot be happy. I know I definitely prefer warmer temperatures to cold. Actually, no, that's kind of a lie, I guess. I've gotten used to the cold. I kind of prefer the cold on a lot of stuff. Let's see here. So I'm going to have to go to item. Jeez, this is annoying. Wasted by my own petard, I guess, though. Yep. How wonderful. How wonderful. So does this just mean that I concurrently equip? Whatever, I'm just gonna let's just do a temporary fix, I suppose. Crap. Dang it, this is highly vexing. Okay. So I'm going to do this. If I dot is equipped JSON array equipped items equals new JSON array. Basically, we're going to have a array of equipped items instead of like sort of specified ones. Equipped items dot add. Oh, really? It has to be a JSON value. Fine. New JSON string I.item ID .toString. And then we'll say inventory.add session utility dot equipped items. Then we're going to come down here and change this again real quick. Hey. And we're just going to say if, let's see here. If JSON array equipped items equals inventory JSON.get array session utility dot equipped whatever the new JSON array and nothing. We're just going to say if equipped items dot raw string values dot contains jo. Ah, geez, this is a horrible workaround. We're just going to equip it. So this is going to be interesting. If this even works, I will be nothing short of astounded. But yeah, I think what happened, man, this is terrible. I had this functionality working pretty early on, and I think I took it out because I switched over to a different item system, like a different item ID system, and then I just never got around to putting it back in, I guess. Uh-oh, that's never a good sign. Oh, right. Yeah, I hate doing this, but we're going to do it, so. Hey, it's a never-ending torrent. Advanced save. One of the downsides of having both a Mac and a Windows computer, like I have a Windows rig for when I do development at home, and then I have a Mac laptop for conventions and all that. It also has a nice little benchmark tool because my goal is that the Mac should be able to run everything at 1080p and blah 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 blah, at 60 frames per second. All that is that they have different line endings. So every time I go into code after working on the Mac for a while, it's like, oh, your line endings are terrible. I have to change them, and then I go nuts because it's annoying. All right, we're going to continue. Let's give this a try. So I'm going to hold staff, not stag, hold staff, wear mask. Okay. Now we're going to quit. Yes, and yes. Now let's see what happens here. Click through. I'm going to pause. No null references so far. Scroll down here, we have items and equipped, and also I just kind of realized that it's going to horribly break when I try to load in, because my load inventory crap is not quite actually going to do anything. So load session, blah, 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 blah. Where are you? Inventory. Ah, here we are. Right. So we're going to say JSON object inven equals JSON.getObject session utility dot inventory, blah, blah, and this is actually going to be changed to inv items. And then from here, we're going to do this. We're going to rename this to inventory items. And then we're going to name this, rename to inventory. Sweet. Okay. Now when we load back in, it shouldn't matter that we quit out and then are going to load back in. Hopefully things will work. I guess we'll see. All right. If I get a no reference exception, I'll know something went horribly wrong. So I probably should actually have have a null reference check in there anyway. Okay, no problems. Shit. Old staff. Damn it. Didn't work. Ugh. I mean, it definitely... Dang it. Gotta work on terrain for your game and fleeing NPCs. Yeah. No, it can sometimes be hard to work up the motivation to work on the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not always the bundle of joy that you see or hear in front of you. There are definitely days where you just kind of want to go blah, and just do nothing. And you know, every now and then it's fine to do so. This is quite frustrating and vexing. Add fire particle effects. Well. I mean, that's not wrong. That's not incorrect, I guess. Oh, crap. This is why. No, except it's not. Ah, gross. I have to do this. Dot get, oh, come on, work with me here. Dot get object. Session utility dot inventory dot, oh my god, freaking arrow keys. And this is going to be items. Okay, now we're up to snuff there. Yeah, I mean, what game are you working on, I guess? Or what type of game are you working on? Obviously, it's one with terrain and fleeing NPCs. But, you know, that could mean multitudes of things. Let's see here. So I just want to confirm that these two things are getting noticed. So I'm going to say debug.log equipped, not equipped, and then plus jo. That should work. Ah, man. This is really frustrating. I honestly did, foolishly, admittedly, I foolishly did believe that I had a pretty solid bug-free build. And I mean, this issue is not the end of days issue. It is not breaking anything yet. Although I probably should commit what I have before I start tinkering with it. Because everything else is working much nicer now. And you know, it's just I'm in a good spot. This is the last issue. Fuck. No reference. I knew that would happen. New JSON object, and then we'll say there. Although that actually is kind of telling. Your typical pike and shoot 'em up. All right. Is it a fantasy? Well, I guess if it's shoot 'em up, that would tend to lead towards modern or sci-fi. I guess you could have a fantasy shoot 'em up. Oh goody, it's doing that infinite circle thing. At least I know that bug. I probably should file a bug report for that because I know how to fix it. I don't know how to repro though. It seems to be random. Let's go ahead and clear that. Oh, cool. Do you mind if I show this pike and shot stuff on the stream? I always like to ask people, because whenever someone links their game, I like to show it, but I always like to ask people if that's all right or not. So one quick run through of this, we should be able to see everything. Okay. So no null references this time. Let's go ahead and hit continue. Obviously nothing is equipped. Let's go ahead and stop playing. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see if these two, I mean, they're both equipped, but I don't know why it's not doing a debug there. It's not letting me get very far. Item dot equip. I guess I should actually let's just have a debug here. Aha, see, I knew I would use that again. Formation pike and shoot him up. That is interesting. Are you doing that in Unity, or are you doing your own game engine? James Ed Smith. Let's go ahead and hit start real quick, and then continue. Okay, so still got nothing, but we do get these guys. Okay, just out of curiosity, I guess, I'm going to go ahead and do well, let's not do a for loop here just yet. Let's just say debug.log equipped items.to formatted string. That should give me my JSON array. At least let me know if something's matched up or not. I mean, I can see it there. It's right there, but it's not coming up for some reason. So, all right, well, while that compiles, this is James Ed Smith's Pike and Shot game. And as it says, it is formation pike and shoot 'em up. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty nice. You're only in version, or in 0.3. You're already you're already almost caught up to text quest versioning. I'm on like 0.3.6, which is a completely arbitrary number, but still looks cool though. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through here again. Honestly, if the last thing that I have for this, oh, okay, it's because I clicked off it. I'm like, what did it do? You know, if this is the last one, or if this is the last bug, then I'm actually kind of happy. Let's go ahead and stop playing. It's empty. Why is it empty? The hell? What the hell is going on? Oh, save JSON probably needs to be right here. That's probably a good thing to have. Temp JSON might not have been flagged yet. That would make sense. It was originally using XNA. Wah! Ha ha! Blast from the past. I haven't seen XNA stuff in 4 years, I want to say. 5 years maybe. Like back, I think the last XNA project I worked on was maybe sophomore year of my college. And now ported to mono game. Okay. Yeah. XNA. Start. Continue. But it only did the one like I thought it would. Crap. This is problematic. I'm guessing, just to check. Let's go to clothing. Don't need the pause view anymore. Don't need loading view. Don't need level manager. Don't need this. this. Okay, so let's go to clothing. Close this out. I'm willing to bet that I have something stupid going on here. Oh, okay, so I just... Oh, okay. That's a lot better, honestly. Okay. So I moved it to the inventory, which makes sense. I was just stupid because I haven't looked at my own code in forever. So let's just go back here to session. So we're actually going to convert this back from an array to a blob of JSON. And let's see. We're going to keep the items where they are, obviously, but we are going to change the way this is structured. So we're going to change this to a string equipped item. Let's get rid of you. I'm going to say get string value and then nothing. We're just going to copy this, paste it. INV worn, change this to worn item, and then we're going to just change this. So we're going to say if JO is equal to that, and we're going to change this to say global dot get inventory dot equip item, and then global dot get inventory dot where, oh come on, equip clothes, and then item as clothing. Ta-da! Okay, I think that will actually do what I want. And then of course I need to come back up here though and change how this works. So load session doesn't actually need to change, fortunately, but saving does. I gotta change this. This is purely stopgap solution. Okay. Ugh. So blah blah blah. We're gonna do this. Get rid of this. We don't care about it anymore. And instead, we're just going to say inventory. No. We're going to say if I is clothing, else, and we're going to say inventory dot add dot set value, and we're going to say session utility dot warn, then I dot item ID dot toString da, da. Oh right, the stupid new JSON thing. JSON string. Okay. And we're going to do that with our regular stuff, and we're just going to change this to in equipped. All right. I think we're close. I think we're close to being done. Ugh. And then probably tomorrow night I'm going to have a couple of people I know test it and like just see if anything breaks. Okay. Well, fastest way to test if a ship is on fire is to try and launch it. So, what's everyone doing tonight? Besides avoiding the election and obviously, James, you are working on your game. Or not working on it, or pseudo working on it, whichever you prefer. Let's see. I'm obviously going to be a nervous wreck for next week or so. Yep, there's that null reference exception. I knew I was going to get at least some... Ah, crap. It's buried. That's never a good thing. Session load inventory, session 558. 558. Interesting. What the hell? Will you not give me a freaking default value? Or are you saying that inventory JSON is null? Which is physically impossible. What the hell? But I guess I will check that just in case. Debug.log inventory JSON. Let's just see what happens here. Working on more Unity UI. Okay. Gamepad icons on buttons. That's cool. Are you doing like a conversion between Xbox 360 or I guess Xbox One and PlayStation 4 icons? That's probably one of the biggest gripes that I hear people talking about when you have a PC port. And some people use PlayStation controllers, some people use Xbox controllers, and obviously they have different icons. Whoa! That was... okay, I don't know how that got undocked. I'm going to stop playing because I would like that to go back. What the hell? It's still there. Okay. That was weird. Sorry. Oh, come on. Seriously? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, yeah. That's not quite what I meant. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no. Crap. I think I have to delete this. That might fix it. It's because it's just malformed JSON right now since I'm messing with that stuff. Figured out last input method, keyboard, mouse, gamepad, then try to guess gamepad type, appropriate icon, giant mouse. Son of a bitch! Inventory. Da-da. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we'll see if this will work. Things are probably going to get a little messy here. I might have to, this is the problem with like changing how I handle JSON. It will tend to like completely screw with how saving and loading works, and then it'll just throw a bunch of null references because everything's malformed. Is the stream chugging for everyone? I would hope not. I don't have any dropped frame. Oh wow, no, I have 0.6 frames dropped. So about 1,300 frames have been dropped so far. The number doesn't seem to be rising though, so that makes me happy. And it looks fine on my Twitch, like on my Twitch page, but that doesn't mean it's not stuttering. Yeah, last input method, keyboard, mouse, gamepad, then try to guess the gamepad type, pick the appropriate icon, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I shouldn't do that. It makes me sound like a dick. Sorry. I should only say blah, blah, blah on my stuff. I tend to say that when I'm reading. Unity input doesn't give a lot of info. No, it really doesn't. You probably have to do something strange like get the actual... Okay, what are we doing here? Why are you freaking out? Do I just need to give you like a default value or something? Let's hope I don't have to dig into the freaking JSON code. That would be a nightmare. I would not like to edit that right now. Don't do it. Don't. Ah! Son of a bitch. Debug.log inventory equals null. 10 to 1 says that it is, and for some reason it's not returning a default value. Ah, God. That's why I have those default constructors in there, so that this exact thing doesn't happen. Except it is happening, apparently. Go figure. Alright, well, let's see what happens. But yeah, do inform me, obviously, if the stream does hiccup for anyone. Screw you, freaking. Go to definition. Go to definition. This is stupid of me. Default value. And let's see. Same thing here, I guess. Let's see. Oh, wait. Hold everything. Huh. That's interesting. So it actually should be. This is null. I actually want this to be null. Huh. How strange. Hold on. Before I do anything, let's go to this definition. Jeez, why is it so annoying? Let's go to definition again. Get object. I bet it's doing something stupid. Twitch did this yesterday too. Not sure if it's on their end. Well, hopefully, because I hope that I have a decent setup by now, although I clearly need to get plugins and all that crap. Because I am not a great streamer. I try, but I'm not very good at it yet. Damn it, it's just not returning something that should be used. Because of course not. Although, just to check, I'm going to put a little debug in here. Log. Test. Because it returned that it's null, which is quite infuriating. And it might actually mean that it's, for some reason, returning something that it thinks is there that's null. I don't know. Freaking come on. Yep, didn't even go through that way. So I was right. So let's go here to get object, go to definition. This is going to suck. Debug.log. This is basically going to be... You know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. Go to definition. We're going to do debug.log testing. Okay. So if it returns testing up here, that means that for some reason it's finding something that it shouldn't. I don't know, that kind of drives me nuts. I really should streamline my JSON system. The way it searches for crap is just not super great. Because I was an idiot when I programmed it. Just like I'm sure I'll be saying, yep, there it is, testing right there. So it is finding things that either do not exist or it finds something that is null. So I guess what I'm going to do here, then, for fun, is we're going to say if name value pairs id equals null, return. No. We're actually just going to move this up here. And this does not equal null. Let's do that. And then let's see if it breaks. Because it really shouldn't be. Hey, what turned into, or what was supposed to be a, like, nice, I don't know, hour 15 minutes long thing of me just patting myself on the back, of course, turned into a horrendous bug fix marathon. Let's see, null reference, good, good, good. So we're getting nowhere. Let's go to definition. See, what's incredibly infuriating is that that means that it's getting an object and it's still not null. So we're gonna debug.log just to see. Value pairs ID is equal to null. Okay, and let's see what happens. Because I would really prefer not to. I mean, end of the day, I can easily just put a little if statement there, and say, like, if it's null, just make it a new JSON object. But, God, I don't want to just do that. Yep. Look at that. Look at, what the hell? How many times does it get? Oh, wait, no, I guess that makes sense. And yet we somehow still have a freaking null reference. Of course. Of course. Actually, that's incredibly infuriating. All of these guys say false, and then when it actually gets returned, it's true. It is null. Screw it, then. Fine. We'll fix this way temporarily. If inventory is equal to null, inventory equals new JSON object. Why it's doing it this way, I don't know. Why it will not let me set the freaking default object, I do not know. But I do know that it's incredibly infuriating. So let's just see what happens. It always starts with the cheering and celebration, and then stuff catches on fire and gets broken. Just like Thanksgiving. Yeah. I just once I would like a build to go right with no horrendous bugs or unforeseen menu items. And oh my god, are you kidding me? How? Oh, right. Because this doesn't work. God damn it. Fine. Then we'll do this. What the hell? iGrouping. Stop it. If inventory JSON equals null, inventory JSON equals new JSON object. That pisses me off to no end. Well, that's another thing that I have to do then. I have to fix my JSON parser. Honestly, that whole system is a little archaic now. I mean, it does what it needs to, but clearly, in matters of convenience, I need to go in and just like gut it and put it back together. And this is why it's taken 3 years for me to get this far in TextQuest so far. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and say start. Let's load. Go into the sewers. Load. Yes, this is going to be interesting. Start. Yep, my items are gone now. Yep. Wonderful. Alright, so we're going to do something real quick, which is going to be delete all these guys. And then we're going to play again. So now that all the JSON is like broken, I have to actually start it again to make sure everything works. So start, do new game, Chris, yes, normal, right, green, yes, and yes. Load our level, type start. Alright, so let's go ahead. I think if we get that stuff working, that'll actually be the last thing that I'm going to worry about. Because the only things that are left at this point are I just need to disable continuing and loading, and make sure that the options menu works, at least the display stuff, so that refresh rates and all that can be set up properly. So we're just going to run through here, taking everything. Open. Take all. Open. Pull. Haha. Okay, type start. Guys to behave properly. Turn left. Alright. And of course, rotate. We'll have our fingers crossed that when we come back down here with our goat mask and our staff equipped, we will be properly represented, and when we load back in, everything will work. So wear mask, hold staff. You. Pretty sure that's how you use stairs. Okay, so now we can pause, quit. Am I sure? Yes. Save game. Yes. Okay. Nervous finger pyramid. So far, so good. Arrgh! So close. Why not? Does say equipped as royal scepter. Do have any errors show up? No. I mean, not besides the material ones, obviously. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait, no, I know that those values are correct. So I'm just going to put in two debugs here. Debug.log. Test 1. Plus JO. Let's copy these. Test 2. Make sure that they're not sort of targeting the wrong item when they equip properly for some reason. Let's see. JSON object. Make sure I don't have extra debugs in there, because those don't help anyone. Alright. Let's go ahead and try it again. Fortunately, I should be able to continue. I don't have to like run through everything again. So we have test 1 royal scepter. Test 2 goat mask. So that seems to work. Continue. Oh, son of a bitch. Neither of them worked this time. You know what's happening? I bet it's this. Damn it. Jeez. Well, hold on. Let me think. I bet it's because there's no hero yet when the session loads. Ah, dang it. Let's go ahead and find all references. Okay. Give me a second here. Where's that session called from? Final references to load game view, main view. Crap. We're close. I just need a way to equip those two items after the fact. Damn it. It's very close. It's very, very close. I don't want to have a coroutine. I would prefer not to do that. So instead, what if I go up here? What if I add a reference value and then I can just have the level manager take care of it? Words type, difficulty level, spawn, text colors, favorite color, right-handed instance. Oh dear. Of course I'm not that lucky. Yeah, we have... jeez. Well, fine. Then I can do this. Public static void equip items. So let's just go ahead and copy this. Move this over here. And then we're going to say copy this over, paste this here. And we can get rid of this guy. All right. And all we're going to need to do is say, let's see here. Instead of JO, we're going to say equipped item. Let's copy this over. Worn item. And actually, I can find this. Yeah, this is fine. Equipped item. Call this worn, not worden. Worn. Get rid of these guys. Oi. And then we're just going to say if not worn item is null or empty dot is empty. Jeez, it's gonna just give me that, isn't it? if not equipped item dot is null or empty. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Change this to equipped. Change this to worn. Move this. Get rid of it. As clothing. Okay. And then instead of doing this here, let's go ahead and go over to our level manager. Go to definition. And then spawn point, blah, 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 blah. Spawn items. Here we are. We're just going to say session dot load. Oh. I didn't do private, did I? No, I read it to equip. Okay. I hope this wraps it up. I'm getting tired. 2.5 hour stream is a bit lengthy, a little long. But hopefully I've been good white noise for people to do their work. Okay, that's compiled. Let's go ahead and come back here. Let's give this a shot. Hopefully this works. Start. Yes! Now let's make a level transition. Make sure that nothing breaks. Let's do start. Yes. Hold. Scepter. Shit! That's problematic. Wear mask. Or actually, no. Take off mask. That's a problem. Yeah. Wear mask. Yeah, damn it. Wonderful. Some people do marathon stream. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to clear this. And I think the last thing I'm going to need to say is I just need to actually equip these guys. Which means I need to go to, let's peek this definition. Let's go to definition. Weird, they actually should get flagged as equipped. Uh-oh. That is a little troublesome. References. I'm actually just going to go here, and I'm going to say debug log test. So this is the last small thing. We have them equipping, they're just not flagging themselves as equipped. And yeah, I mean, as far as marathon streaming goes, I've actually debated doing like marathon streams during game jams. I don't do very many game jams, but I have thought about doing like a stream for the entire duration of, like, say, a 24-hour or 48-hour game jam. But it would be incredibly tedious. So hard to do. Let's go ahead and clear this. Okay. See what happens. Start. Continue. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. So close. So close to being done. And it just yanks it out from under me. Alright. Start. Oh, that's kind of problematic. Let's do new. Oh, fuck. No. Back. Continue. Hold. Staff. Wear. Mask. Let's go back downstairs. Okay, start. Let's quit. Save game. Yes. I'm actually going to test this. So we're going to do string.format. Oh, come on, work with me here. 0, 1. That's going to be item ID, name, and then value. Okay. Let's go ahead and play again. Stuff. Start. Continue. Okay. So they load incorrect here. But the question is take off mask. See, that's super weird. Because this is a thing. Find all references. Something must be screwed up here. Let's see, session. Use item zone. Item is equipped. Combat effect. Let's see. What is it? What is my line? You aren't wearing. You are. Oh joy. Which must mean that it's in inventory. So let's close. Okay. Hold on. Goody. Got a definition here. Blah blah. Here we are. You aren't wearing the object name. Do I have a special thing for this? No. Then why are you freaking out? Wonderful. What the hell? This is rather frustrating. Ah, man. See, now it's in a broken state, though, where I can't not fix it. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, one. Fine. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I will, just to see if it works. Well, actually, no, I won't. Go to definition. Go to definition here, and I'm just going to put this little debug in here. Debug.log. Test. Equipped. With 3 P's. That way you know I'm serious. And then we're going to do the same thing for warn, which isn't a thing. So we're going to come back here to session. Go here. Okay. Well, then we will see what happens. Because they're clearly not getting set to true, which is problematic. Start. So we get 2 equipped. What the hell? Oh no. Ah, son of a... Great. So the goat mask is... Jeez. Yeah. Nope, that's about right. Alright, let's go to definition. I'm actually quite legitimately curious about that. Combat. No, it's these 2 that I want. Item info is only equipable and its equip type is overlay, not visible. So why would you... I guess I need to just do this. I suppose. Unless, actually that might raise a bigger issue. I'm going to go ahead and test this. Oh my god. I'm just so tired. I want this debugging to be done. Start. Continue. So are those 2 the only ones that are visible? Let's go to my global. Let's go to inventory. I am deeply confused because they should be invisible. Why are they visible? What the hell am I looking at? Okay, come on, work with me here. Freaking canvas. Fine. Hero. F. U. What on earth is this? There are 2. There are 2 freaking things here. Oh, god damn it. Why are there 2 of them? Great. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Except you know exactly the opposite of that. So, session here. We're going to go to... Okay. We're going to go ahead and play. And we're going to pause. So we're going to pause here. Look at our global, our inventory. It now has these guys. That's fine. Oh, oh yes, this is why. I'm requesting an item. I don't want that. I do not want that. I actually want I want this to be different. I need it to say, there's going to be something like global.get inventory dot find item. This. That might solve our problem. Oh, maybe. We'll see. That actually could explain why we were having weird oddness there. We'll see what happens. It's exactly like me in Wonderhole, except it's the opposite. No, that's entirely not untrue. Okay. I would love it if it just worked. Start. Okay. Hold staff. Yes! Yes! Hole or where? Mask. Yes! Yes! This is most satisfying. The mask is invisible. Everything works. Let's go between the levels to make sure. Start. Okay. Hold staff. Yes. So that makes sense because how it sort of works with items and all that is items that are below a object will be included in that object, sort of. So that's why I was freaking out and saying, like, it's not equipped. Because I had two of them, and the second one was not equipped. Ah, man, that feels good. Okay. So, I'm just going to start, continue again. Okay. Oh, it seems to work. Okay, I'm going to actually unequip staff. So close. So close. Quit. Yes. No. Start. Damn it. Wait, did I not save? I might not have saved. Unequip staff. Okay. Q, yes, yes. Uh-oh. That's not good. Damn it! No, not again! Ah, we were so close. How did this happen again? We fixed this. Ah, Jesus. Ah, man. God. Okay. No, you know, it's hubris when you think about it. Just one final bug for the night, and then everything would have been pretty good, and then it's just like, nah, we're just gonna pull up a bug that you've had for a long time. Damn it. Come back here to the sewers. Gonna load. See what happens. Okay. Hold staff. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and quit. Okay. So this should be freaking correct. Unequip staff. Q. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Start. See, now, however, we do have the unfortunate problem of it broke. And it didn't do it again. So now I'm incredibly nervous because I don't know why it broke. I don't know why it had to torment me. Let me think that I would be correct. Oh, jeez. Okay. Because that's a game breaker. Okay. Well, I suppose there's not much I can really do from here. So, let's go ahead and take off mask. Hold staff. Hey. Just out of curiosity, I think that works, but I'm going to test that now. Q, yes, no. That's how it happened. I see. Okay. Why? So if we type start, load, that one just happened. But for some reason, okay, so not saving and quitting. Not saving and quitting is what causes this problem. That makes no sense. Why? Oh, why do you do this to me? Okay, we're gonna try something. Load, yes. Start. Okay. Okay. I can only guess that for some reason the jeez. Okay. Let me see. Let's quit. Yes, and I'm going to save a game here. So I've saved it. This isn't good. It's saying that I'm not equipping the goat mask. It's never a good thing. Works. Let's start. Continue. Okay. Things work. We know that things work. I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to pull up my saves. The most recent save file by a margin is the manual save file. That's good. So now we're going to quit. Yes, and I am not going to save the game. We're going to see what happens. Okay, so you worked. Start. Continue. And now, save. Quit. Yes. No. Okay, come on. Good. Okay, so I've isolated it. I know why it does it. Let's get rid of these guys real quick. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. File, advanced save, Windows. Okay. So I know what's doing it, and it is my save command. Let's see, come on. here. Check commands, if it is a command. Sentence. Here we are. Go to definition. It's the same. It's the same. Why? I'm going to have an aneurysm. Okay. I know I can fix this. It should take me like 5 seconds. Wow, those errors are nuts. Okay. We're going to load into that file again. We're going to try it out. Start. Load our autosave. Load. Yes. Start. Okay. We're good. Let's say save. Then quit. Yes. What the? Yes and no. Okay. Wait. Nah, dang it. I didn't want to. Jesus. I hit yes and yes again, didn't I? Great. Well, that totally didn't help at all. So quit. Oh, no. Dang it. That won't work. Oh, no. Oh, no. It doubled up. Oh, no. This is a bug. Crap. That's something I completely forgot about. Save. There it is. Why do you think it's the main menu? Ah, Jesus Christ. You're gonna kill me. You're killing me. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay, let me think. Yes. Current level. Let's peek this. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second here. Let me think. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. We're going to do this the easiest way I can think of, which is going to be going to, let's see here, main view. Scenes equals scene manager dot get active scene. Okay, what is it? Get all scenes, I guess. Debug.log scenes. Okay, can't do that. So we're going to do for each scene s in scenes debug.log s.name. I just want to get the list of all of the scene names, and then we're going to just set the active one to the correct scene name. Which is basically going to be anything that is don't destroy on load or main menu. That's all we got to do. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Because I guess for some reason it's thinking that the active scene is the main menu still for some unknown reason. Load, yes. Like because it wants to drive me insane. Right, I can't continue. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Quit. Yes. Game, yes. What do we got? Goody. Sewers. Sewers. No, that's not correct. What the hell? Seriously? Alright, fine. Then we're just going to do this. Scene manager dot set active scene. Scene manager dot scenes or get scene at 0. Got the hiccups. Let's just see if this works. Because if not, I will be forced to take more drastic measures. Ones I would really prefer not to. Oh my god, 3 hours. 3-hour stream. This is one of the long ones. Okay. I really should have tweeted that I was still going. Oh well. Let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so now we're going to quit. Wait, no, sorry. Actually, we're going to exit out. We're going to say save. Okay, then we're going to quit. Yes. Save game, no. I did see sewers pop up, so I think we're in a good spot. Oh, thank God. Okay. So start. It continues. Put away staff. I don't remember if that'll work. Oh, good, it does. Okay. So now we're going to save here. Ah! Ah! Freaking tried to do the main menu on me. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at that. Main menu, huh? Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Okay. It's second playthroughs that are the problem. Why can't I win? Okay. Yeah. Let me think. Jeez. So close. So close. And what makes it so annoying is that it works if I just quit like normal. Like look. If I quit, yes, yes, if this works, how we... Okay, good, at least it doesn't work there. So that means that it's just pure second playthroughs that break it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Like really, really, really nice, you know? Okay. Freaking current level. Where do you get set? I know references. Oh. Oh. Um. hmm. Well. Hold on. Hold on. Session. Yeah. Well. All right. How convenient. Then I just need to do this. Oh. Wait. Dang it. That's not what I needed. How wonderful. Well, then maybe I should change it to this. Let's just see what happens. Oh wait, no, that's exactly why I do it that way. That can't. That's not the problem then. It's, the problem is where I assign it down here. That's the issue. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's go all the way back up here. I'm going to bang my head against a wall, I think, in about 10 minutes. So let's just find all references here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, wonderful. So let's go down here to save. Text loader. So I just ignore my own freaking loader. Of course I do. Current level. Go to definition. Where does this get set to none? Fine. Where does this get set to none? Because it has to get set to none. Or not. Oh my god. This is... I've hit mental capacity. I think I'm out of brain juice. I just can't really think of a good solution to this. It's not a hard problem. I'm just incredibly frustrated right now, I think. Last ditch effort, last ditch effort, last ditch effort. What can I do to fix this? Okay. Find all references here. Okay, find all references here. Target level. This is dangerous. Hold on. I have to think. The problem is that it's doing that stupid save transition thing again. Ah! Why? It must not be done unloading yet. This is... It's the stupid scene manager stuff. I'm so close. It's just grabbing the wrong active scene. And that's what... Ugh. Yeah. I don't know. Grabbing the wrong active scene is the problem. Just so close. So close, but it's just not enough. It's not working. Ay, 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 ay. Here's the problem. It's just right there, mocking me. Just laughing. It shouldn't even be a thing yet. But go figure. See, here's the really weird thing. Yes, let's go. Okay, we're gonna start. I'm gonna load. Go back to the sewers. Load, yes. That all works. No problems whatsoever. It just... if I save here, sewers. Yep. And if I quit, yep, save game, nope. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn off maximize on play. Start. Continue. Now I have a theory. That's just the worst part of a 3-hour stream is you kind of get drained. Okay, now wait for it. Clear this guy. Sewers. It's the scene manager. It is the scene manager. It is getting the wrong scene for some reason. It has the wrong scene name. I genuinely have no idea why. It must not be getting set properly or something. But now I can quit. Yes and no. And then we'll be back. And just... So... back here in the sewers. Alright, fine. I didn't want to do this, but... going to have to... Let's see. Actually, I don't even need to do that, I think. I guess this is what I'm going to do. Actually, where did I do the? Oh no, resources. Yeah, that's done. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't work. Yeah, so we want to do it there. Okay, so let's try this. Let's quit out. Let's save. Let's quit. Yes. Save game. No. Continue. Save. It didn't work. I wonder why. Let's see. Why didn't that work, actually? Thank you, but that wasn't a sneeze. That was I'm gonna put it as a bracket filled with question marks of frustration. Um, you know, like when a court stenographer has to write something that they don't understand, they just say unintelligible babble. It was that. It was that blind programming rage that we all get. Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Well, before we quit, I'm just going to go ahead and do a load real quick. Okay. So let's go ahead and save, then quit, quit, and quit. Okay. So I'm going to stop. Build settings. No, I guess that's not what it was either. Like, why? God, I hate this thing. Scene manager dot scenes. What do you? Why would that be depreciated? That's so dumb. Okay. We're going to do a little for loop here. For int I equals 0. I is less than scene manager dot scene count dot length. Okay. I guess that's not right. I plus plus, it would just be an integer. So we're going to say debug dot log scene manager dot get scene at I. Because the only thing I can think of is that some reason it is not clearing the main menu before it gets everything set. That's the only reason I can think. Which, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. Here we are. Why don't we do this? This might solve our issues. By unloading the active scene first, before we tell the level to load itself, or to set the active scene, it might fix our problem. I have no idea why it wasn't doing that before. Why it was a problem then. I have no idea. No idea. No idea. I really hope this works though. Otherwise I'm incredibly frustrated right now. I'm going to kill someone. Start. Continue. We're good here. Of course I didn't say. Dot name. Let that compile real quick. We'll go back in. It will be easy for us to save. And then everything will work perfectly, like it has all night. No problems whatsoever. Let's play the game. This is also kind of funny because this is a thing that cannot be an issue in the demo build. So I still want to fix it. Sewers. Good. Save. Sewers again. That's good. Let's quit. Yes. Save game? No. Alright. Now. Sewers. Good. Start. Continue. Good. We're in the sewers again. Now, save. I love it. I love it. I love that somehow it is just ignoring the sewers level. It's just like, nah, it's the main menu. Okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. Scene manager dot get scene at freaking 0. Dot name. I'm legitimately curious. I don't understand why it won't work. Oh my god. It's And then we're saying dot name here. So these guys, they should be the exact same. Just see what happens. Because if this doesn't work, I don't know what to do. Besides, like, hard... It's beyond even hard coding. Because you can't hard code it. It's not the same level. It's just like... Load game. To load, yes. Start. Okay. Ooh. Save. Okay, game saved. Sewers. Good. Quit. Yes. Save game. No. Okay, let's load back in. Start. Continue. Say, god damn it. I don't. Yep. 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 Okay, screw it. We're gonna do this. Let's get rid of you. I don't. Jeez. Okay. We're gonna get rid of this. New. And we're going to change this up here. Or, oh no, not the current spawn point. I don't care about you. Or, current level equal to level ID.main menu. Fine. We will do that. We will do what you want. Freaking drive me nuts. Okay, let's give this a shot. Start, load, to, load, yes. Start. Save. Okay, we're correct. Quit. Yes. Save game, no. Start. Continue. Save. Thank you. Stupid. God. Quit. Yes. New. One more time, just to make sure. Start, continue. Save. Good. Oh, finally, it's good. Put away. Staff. Save. Save. Quit. Yes. No. God, finally. Thank you. Ah, it works. It works. And I'm too tired to even celebrate. So I think, I think 3.5 hours is it's a good stream. It's a respectable stream. I think I distracted people from the election enough. Had probably actually one of the highest stream counts I've had so far in terms of viewers. Makes me feel bad, but you know, it was nice. So yeah, let's send that up to collaborate. So fixed items not being equipped when loading or continuing. What else did we fix? Fixed troll flee animation. What else was there? Sewer session utility, level manager, demo end, fixed level, menu level, causing main menu problems. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and publish that. I'm curious. 4 megabytes, a whopping 4 megabytes. 4 hours for 4 megabytes, that's fine. Alright, well, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. Yeah, I need to grab a snack, recharge my mind, and I will let you all go. So, as always, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for the new people watching the stream. Thanks for people visiting again. Always good to see you. And I will see you all next time.